Yeah, I got this queued up right here because y'all, if y'all didn't know, the big homie Down Low Hughley, he responded. You know, so let's see what Down Low Hughley had to say about all this because he actually responded to this stuff.
Down low, Hughley.
Let's check out what
Oh
Down Low
man.
Hughley had to say.
All right, I'm taking time to respond to Monique again. She made another greasy ass video with her daddy. We kind of
Come on, man. He's such a clown.
litigating some of the stuff she said on Club Shay Shay, where she talked about how she was on the show and somebody, they played a game, Would You Rather? And I guess she felt like they insulted her husband's sexuality, which is interesting because she can always talk shit about everybody else's sexuality. But I guess her husband's sacrosanct. He's off limit. But a hit dog will bark unless his mouth is full. But she talked about, well, she didn't actually call her lawyer. Who the fuck would be afraid of your lawyer? Your lawyer, you mean the lawyer that did your contract? That lawyer, the lawyer from the firm of Negro from Ghetto Got Him and Gone, that lawyer? Who the fuck afraid of him? He couldn't get your name right on the ticket. He gonna get it right on a legal document. It didn't happen because we
So you see how DL Hugley just So what if the lawyer is black?
Right? Why are you downplaying that? Why are you making fun of that?
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what we be talking about these pro-black coons. That's pro-black coon work all day.
Exactly, pro-black coon work all day because he'll sit up. See, he'll perpetrate like elements of pro-blackness, but then when Monique had approached him with a black lawyer, now you want to make fun of the black lawyer off the strength that he's black, not because he's not good at his job. Right? You didn't just say, "Oh, he's messing up the spelling of your name on the billing," and da da da. No, you make sure to highlight he's messing up and he's black. Aha. You know what I'm saying? Like that's you're making a point to do that because of the stigma that surrounds that. That's coon stuff, bro. That's coon talk.
I mean, like, wouldn't Johnny Cochran be a lawyer from Negro? I guarantee you that Johnny Cochran is better than any lawyer that's ever been purchased on retainer by Down Low Hughley.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? His name actually, that's a misspelling on his last name. Is actually Down Low Hugely.
Right.
Hugely on the down low. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
You didn't need to because we respect people. We don't have to do things for clicks. They took it off because you asked me to because I respected you at the time.
I don't believe nothing. He lying because you literally just acknowledged that the lawyers got involved. So that tells me that what they said was true. They threatened you with the lawyers and you took it down.
Yeah.
You also talked about how
you said what?
He's a snake oil salesman, bro. This dude is a straight up clown. Seriously, straight up clown. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he is.
Disrespect you on so many platforms. But you have this impeccable memory where you can tell to the degree, well, who did what to you and why and what happened, where you were, but you can't pull up one time on any platform that I said anything about you at all because you know you're lying. You got that.
Twitter already exposed him on that, right? You got to love Twitter.
Yeah, bro. I'm sure they got a whole video feed. So when you get done with this, bro, we about to run it.
Yeah, they got whole threads of video after video after video of him on multiple platforms going in on Monique.
Look at what Hurricane IQ said. Hurricane IQ said, "No wonder the Democrats like him." Yo, that's a great comment.
Facts.
That's facts. That's exactly why the Democrats like him. And the thing is that, listen, man, I'm not trying to be funny, but DL Hugley.
I think you are, but go ahead.
Nah, bro, I'm not. And it's going to sound really bad, but like I can't mess with somebody that if you call yourself a male and your voice is that high at the age that you are, like, bro, you got gray hair. You should have a good depth of bass in your voice by now if you want to call yourself a man. And you sound like Steve Urkel struggling through a comedy routine every time you open up your mouth. Who's supposed to take somebody like that serious?
I don't.
Yeah, I can't. Like, come on, bro.
Exactly, especially given the fact that you allowed your daughter to be violated
and
you did nothing about it and you knew about it, and I just wasn't necessarily in proximity. I wasn't like, it didn't happen right in front of me, so I didn't do anything, and it was my favorite celebrity that did it,
bro. What? See, like there needs to be like a fatherhood association or like an actual manhood association, not like the dumb stuff they be doing online, but an actual like association of men, you know what I'm saying? That when somebody does something like that, when you find out that somebody allowed their daughter to have something like that happen and they made a pass, it's certain kind of stuff, certain kind of corrections that need to be done to him by other men. If you get what my drift, you know what I'm saying?
The fraternity of men, the FOM gonna come get you.
The FOM needs to come get him.
Yeah, the FOM have deemed that DL Hugley is in violation. It's time to snatch that brother up.
Yeah, this dude doesn't ever need to be poking his chest out, talking loud at anybody, knowing what you allowed to happen to your daughter. If anything, he should be thankful every single day that he's not walking around on a breathing machine while he's poking his chest out.
Exactly. Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Piece of paper and that big ass memory, but you can't pull one up. My biggest mistake is saying yes to you. I should have said no when you came on you couldn't come on my radio show. I should have said no that I wasn't playing those dates with you. As a matter of fact, almost anybody who says yes to you at some point is in this milieu with you. Almost anybody. So I would suggest anybody out there, you can say yes to drugs, but say no to Monique. You talked about how my children, families are uplifted. They weren't when you were running across Vegas. I mean, on the stage in Detroit. They weren't when you talking shit on social media. When you got your ass whipped and your tickets dropped, then they became off limits. But let's do this. Let's decide that you will treat my children like you treat yours, like you don't know them, invisible, like you have no relationship with them, like you're estranged, you're unfamiliar, like you don't know them.
Should anybody take anybody serious?
You know what I'd never do? I would never.
I don't. You said should anybody be taken serious who goes on Vlad? No.
Yeah.
No. And on top of that, I can't take anything that he's saying too concerning her not having a relationship with her children, because many of us that are in media, like myself, I make it a point to not, put anything out that involves my son. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's very deliberate. So the fact that I don't know anything about Monique and her children and her family, that doesn't mean anything. That's not a sign of there not being a relationship. But what that is,
about a guy who is okay with sharing his daughter with his coworkers, which is foul as it comes.
Exactly. You got a lot. I mean, you should never be speaking on family anything ever in life after allowing something like that to happen, and you did nothing. Facts. That's just crazy to me.
Let my woman take care of me. I would never let my woman get evicted from her apartment. I would never let my woman has to ask another man for money. I'd never do that. Can your old man say the same? He loves you. Of course, he got to say that. You claim him on your taxes. He's a dependent. He's sitting there with you right now. And everything. Because it ain't.
He's not proving anything that she's saying false. He's just cracking jokes. I want everybody to pay attention to that. He's cracking jokes. He didn't say that she's lying because of X, Y, and Z. He's just, what's it called? Ad hominems. Like, he's just attacking them personally.
Yeah, and another thing is he's lying too, because Monique's husband wasn't just sitting there he was doing most of the talking.
He did like about half of the talking.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh man.
Like he does anything else. But you never address the same.
What were you gonna say?
No, I was just gonna say DL Hugley is just one of those dudes that's a feminine dude that'll bring out the masculinity in a woman, and he's probably used to being shouted down by women and a woman not letting him talk, because why would you when your voice is the same decibels as the woman?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Feeling point. I said that if you spent as much time writing your Netflix special as you did arguing about getting it, it wouldn't have been trash. It was. I didn't say it. I defy anybody out there. Stop listening to me. Watch it. Read the reviews. Read the reviews. You beg for something. You make valid points that women are underpaid, that they're not valued. That's absolutely right. So you would think that when you got a chance to do something that you could argue for, you'd be up for the challenge, but you shit the bed because you never are ready for it. Because all you ever do is complain about what you don't have. You're never ready for the moment because you're always living in the past. I said it. If you spend half of your time doing as opposed to talking about who didn't do for you and what they did for you, you'd be a lot further along. You wouldn't be evicted. You wouldn't be working for your man. You wouldn't be asking other comics for money. So you got all.
You see, Contra, is she working for her man, or is she claiming her man as a dependent because she's paying for him? That's how you know, like, the fact that he can't even get his lies together and he's contradicting himself so crazy, as well as rehashing everything that he already said in the last video. I mean, it just goes to show that dude is a clown, and he doesn't have a leg to stand on in this Monique situation. You know what I mean? He really doesn't. He really doesn't.
At all. And shout out to Keldrick Crowder. Make sure y'all show Keldrick some love. Shout out to you, bro, for joining the membership. Definitely appreciate it.
Shout out to you, bro.
All the ingredients. Take that piece of paper that you're running down the list with, and that pen that you got, and that daddy sits next to you, and do what you can't do what you never do. Write a fucking joke.
He ended his stream janky.
Hey, how about DL Hugley do something that he never does? How about he tell one?
Exactly. Why don't you tell it, Joe?
Why don't you tell one? You know what I'm saying?